Hello everyone, welcome to Foundation of Information Technology, Programming and Networking course. My name is Dr. Leela Rajabian and I'm the instructor of this course. So before I begin talking about this course, I want to kind of show you about the structure of this course and how you can actually navigate through the modules for this course. So normally, once you click on your course, so if you are not familiar with Moodle, you can see that the courses are listed here, and in here you will see the introduction that I put and the welcome message. So if you kind of scroll down here, on the left hand side you will see upcoming events. So these are the due dates for all the assignments, as you can see. And if you want to see further, you can actually click on go to calendar, and it would open up the calendar for you, which as you can see, there are some due dates that are here. The reason why you cannot see all the due dates is because I'm gonna open up each module every 3 weeks. So each module contains the information for 3 weeks. And the reason why I didn't open all the modules for you is because I want everybody to kind of follow a step by step. And I think it's enough for people to have 3 weeks of material. You can kind of work around your time, your work schedule, and kind of finish the material. But I don't want you to get too ahead of it. So I'm going to open up every 3 weeks. I'm going to open a new module. So every module will have 3 weeks of material. So we are going to have 5 modules in total because we have 15 weeks. Okay, so the first thing that I want you guys to do after you open that, if you click back on the information, essential of information technology, you will see that there are some modules that are highlighted. So the modules that are highlighted are the ones that are open, and these ones that says not available, they are not available. I'm still working or editing on them, so don't worry about those. So right now there are 2 things that are open. First module is getting started. You're not going to see this for every module. It's just because this is our beginning of the course. You're going to see a getting started module. And before you click on those, you will see announcements. So every week I'm going to put some announcement for that week, so you can actually read it there. And if the students, they need to put some information, if they need to put some discussion, or if they have problems or anything, they can actually post in the student cafe. And then the syllabi is posted here. So you should actually review the syllabi that I have posted here. So let's click on the Getting Started. Getting Started module have 7 steps that you need to follow. As you can see, every step that you finish, you can actually put a check mark beside it that you kind of know that you have finished that. So you're going to read the instructor welcome message and contact information. I'm just going to open it for you guys to see. So this will have all my information here, the email address, the contact number. You can actually contact me on my cell phone, normally from 8 a.m. till 9 p.m. You can call me later on too, but I prefer you guys to call before 9 because sometimes I might be asleep. But I'm kind of available most of the time to answer any questions that you have. If you send me an email and I don't respond within 12 to 24 hours, means that I didn't get it. Maybe it went to my junk mail or something like that. So please make sure to send it again, or call me, or text me even. This is my cell phone number, so I'm available by text as well. Normally I check my email. I put 5 days a week, but normally I check my email 7 days a week. But and you can call me 7 days a week, but sometimes maybe I'm on the plane, or have some doctor's appointment, or in a family matter, I might not pick up your phone, but I'm gonna call you back, and or a reply with a message and say that I'm gonna call you back at this time. Right now I'm in a meeting or something like that. So this is how you can get contact. This is how you can actually get a hold of me. Okay, so let's go back here. And so the first step, so you can hit step 1, step 2, step 2. We talk about the textbook that you need. So please click on it and make sure that you got the right textbook. And then you can click here too to navigate as well. So step 3, we are talking about some of the Moodle user guide. If you're not familiar with Moodle, there's a student Moodle guide that you can actually follow, and it has a step-by-step tutorial. Also, I have some tips how to be a successful online student. You should follow that. And I have computer skills prerequisite, and as well as you know, some of the word processing skills that you might need, and technical prerequisite. There are some plugins that you might need, so please make sure if you don't have the plugins, you can go to this website and download them as well. And then step 4 is about how you can actually communicate effectively and in a good manner, what kind of a language you should use in the email that you are communicating with me or with the other students in the course. So please follow these steps. I'm not going to go through them, but make sure that just basic things is like make sure you maintain the academic integrity and don't plagiarize. Also make sure that, you know, when you are communicating something with someone, make sure if you are sending email, it has a subject line. And also if you are communicating with me, make sure that you have the course material in there, like which course you are actually contacting about. So put the course information, like maybe the number or something in there as well. And just make sure that you are not gonna put some personal information in the email. Don't share that with anybody, not with me, not with anybody in this course. And other things, just be cautious of your intention at all times. Please use you know, some clear message. Make sure that your message are clear and it's honest and it's authentic. And then we can click on getting started, step 5, and it has the course schedule. As you can see here, this is a tentative schedule, but as I mentioned to you, you should actually follow that calendar with all the due dates. And then we have the, of course, this is a weekly calendar, which kind of show you which date is each week is. Oh, I think I have a spelling mistake here, September. I have to fix this, but anyway. And then I'm gonna fix that. Good that I cut it before anybody else sees it. So this is step 5, and then you can click on other steps. I think with step 6 talks about research library tips and academic support. So in this kind of a document, you will find all the tips about the library research. And also, if you have a disability, you know, there is a contact information that you can actually follow. Also, it talks about academic integrity. Also, if you need a problem with, or if you need help with writing, there is an online writing center. Or if you need help with tutorials, there are some tutorials as well that are up there. So also some research guidelines for you that's here, and some material for a student with disabilities. And then the step 7 is to introduce yourself. So this is actually part of the grade, part of your grade for discussion. So make sure you do this in the first week. So introduce yourself to the other people so everybody knows who you are. And then I put some rubric here. This is for discussion rubric. So please kind of follow these rubrics. So I'm going to grade your discussion based on this rubric. And of course, I have some writing rubric. So I'm going to kind of grade you based on this writing rubric. So kind of look at this rubric before you do any kind of writing. Or if you're doing a presentation or something like that, follow this rubric as well. And then we come to module 1. So module 1 has the first part of it has the objective and checklist. So every module will have 3 weeks of materials that I mentioned. So for this, we'll have from September 3rd till September 22nd. And then I'm gonna so you will have this video here. So it's kind of a welcome and course introduction. So normally we have you know, any kind of introduction to that module, we post it here. And then you have the learning outcome for each chapter. So remember, you will have three chapters every week. So you will have a learning outcome or objective for each week. And then we have the course introduction activities. So this is normally I tell you what you need to do in each week. So in this week, you needed to review the Getting Started module, which we just did. You need to read the syllabi, and you need to complete the icebreaker discussion. And you need to review the calendar and identify assignment due date. So these are the kind of introductory activities. Then we have the part 2, which we have the terminology and concept review. I'm going to tell you what are your readings needs to be. So these are the readings that you're going to do for this 3 weeks. There are 2 appendix for your book that you need to kind of look at. There is chapter 1 and chapter 2 and chapter 3. And I have the PowerPoint presentation, which I'm going to show you in a second as well. And then you have activities to-do list. So each week I have a part 3, which you can actually click on here and look at your assignment 1, assignment 2, assignment 3. Or there is another way that you can look at that as well. So if you see, so this is the assignment 1 basically. And you can actually submit it here. Then I have assignment 2, which you can see here, and so on. So in this week, actually, we have kind of a project as well, and we have a discussion. So this is module 1 discussion, which is here. So remember the due dates. If you want to see the due dates, you go back here. The due dates are posted here too, but also they are posted under upcoming activities as well. So module 1 has the objective checklist. Also, you have lectures and presentations. So each of the lectures are here. So all the slides for chapter 1. So this is chapter 0 slide because this is the appendix. Then you have slides for careers in IT, which is appendix 2. And then you have chapter 1, chapter 2, and chapter 3. Some weeks you will have lectures. Some weeks you won't. This week you won't have a lecture because it's an introductory kind of a thing, and the 3 chapters are not very difficult. So I just posted the materials. But from the second module, you will have some videos that you need to watch, and the videos will be like this. So I'm going to explain the materials to you. And then the last part of it, of course, is the assignments that are due. So you need so there is a meet your classmate assignments, and then you have assignment 1, project 1, which will have chapter 2 and 3 in there, and chapter 3 assignment, and of course a discussion. So these each of them is due each week, and remember that each module will have 3 weeks of the materials. So 3 chapters, and then you will have assignments based on each chapters. And of course, normally each week you will have a discussion because 20% of your grade is based on the participation and discussion. So it is very important that every week you kind of discuss some of the materials that I'm going to ask you to discuss about. So that's it. I think we are done for this week's introductory lecture. If you have any questions or problem, please feel free to contact me, email me, or call me. I'm available all the time to you, and please don't hesitate to contact me. Take care for now. Bye-bye.